joining us today at the gorgeous Accentuous Theatre on Saint Laurent in downtown Montreal.
For weeks, protesters have promised to make their voices heard even over the revving cars and party music on Grand Prix weekend. Last night, police had their hands full trying to block hundreds of demonstrators from entering these F1 festivities.
Describe to me in one word Stephen Harper.
Bad hair.
It's 2 words.
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
Disrespectful.
Oh, okay.
With issues on the Champlain Bridge, closures on the Ville-Marie Expressway, reconstruction of the Turcotte interchange, and now repairs on the Mercier Bridge, motorists are most likely to spend the majority of their summer stuck in traffic and using detours to get on the island.
When will you run for Prime Minister?
In about 15 years, when Michael Ignatieff gets tired of doing such a great job as Prime Minister.
Is it annoying when people ask you this question?
Oh, yeah.
Great. Mission accomplished.
Experts say 6 years old is the best time to start taking classes. By then, the child has developed better muscle control, which is essential to get a real kick out of it. What's more appealing than scoring a $100 massage for $25 or grabbing a meal valued at $50 for $15? People love discounts. But how can local businesses possibly benefit from these deals? The service promises valuable new customers guaranteed. So I spoke to a couple of merchants around Montreal to find out if Groupon really lives up to its end of the bargain.
And for me as a reporter, the stories of these parents will never stop being compelling. I visited 3 of them to find out how they've been coping for more than 10, 15, and 20 years with a tragedy that is every parent's nightmare.
When we think of a kidnapping, we imagine a little boy or girl being violently snatched off the playground by a stranger. But in 90% of the cases, the child is taken by someone they know. This adds to the torture for the parents. They will always suspect that a friend, a neighbor, or even a relative was the one who took their child.
Studies show that 28% of smokers are between the ages of 20 and 34 in Quebec. That's the highest amount of young smokers in Canada. Media weren't allowed inside the metro with cameras, but this morning anti-F1 and anti-capitalist protesters attempted to disrupt the subway line here at Barrie-UQAM, running to the Gilles Villeneuve track. But police cracked down on everyone and anyone carrying this red square.
They told us that we are not allowed to have the red square on the island.
Anyone without a ticket for F1 was questioned, searched, and asked to leave the island where the race was held. And those who said they just wanted to enjoy a sunny day in the park weren't amused.
Yeah, being harassed for sitting here, because we can't sit unless we pay, right? Right? I think that's what they're telling me.
They didn't find anything in our bags, but we have these mean red squares, so it's intimidating, she says. Dozens were detained for what police were saying were preventative measures. By midday, 30 people were arrested at Jean Drapeau Park for having suspicious objects in their possession, such as masks and goggles. You're not even allowed to walk in a free country. I didn't do anything, he says. On the plus side, Formula One spectators were relieved with the amount of security on the streets.
I think it's really good. I think it's really good there's a presence and that, you feel really safe, and that's cool.
With police on every corner, safety isn't something anyone in Montreal is taking for granted these days, as the city's lucrative tourist season gets underway. aalia.adam, Global News, Montreal.
That's all for tonight. Thank you for watching Montreal Spotlight from Studio 48. I'm Aalia.adam.
And I'm Joel Balsam. Good night.